What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Landing. So I did a little bit of spent a little bit of time getting. I got maybe 4 stacks of gravel, and I'm just doing a bit of sifting now. I should have. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of nickel. Well, I mean, it's a low amount, but it's decent enough for what we need it for now. And I'm just going to harvest up my potatoes. There's another half a stack of potatoes. That's good. That's going to really help us out in our food problems that we have occasionally. And I'm just about to run out of my camel pack as well. Oh, nice. Oh, nice on the timing there. So, yes, take the broken, put it together to make the broken ore. Then don't smelt the ore straight away. What you actually want to do is hammer the broken stuff to turn it into crushed, because there's a good chance that you'll get extra out of it by reducing it. So there you go, we ended up getting 1 extra piece of pulverized out of that. That's not all that useful on its own, but if you have a smeltery you can melt single pieces. I suppose for now I'll just stick that in there, and I mean, I still only got the 3 pieces that I started with, but I have I had a chance of getting more, and it's always worth taking the chance if you have the chance, you know? It's always nice to be able to get the extra pieces. And let's just fill this up. Lovely. Pop that back up on the shelf, and just check this. Yeah, this is gotten pretty full again. I must say, I love having a decent water source. It takes so much stress off of me. I don't have to worry about so much stuff. And that's the 3 nickel cooked up. And then I need to just grind it down into ferrous dust. I assume this will give me the ferrous dust, and it might give me nickel dust, but it's really the same thing. Yes, Mr. Spider, I hear you out there. Well done. Yeah, well done. You survived an entire, like, 3 spider squeals. So we need to make invar, which requires iron. And I think it is 2 iron dust per? Yes. So, take 6 iron, stick that in there, put the iron back. So this is just going to take a second just to melt it down. I am actually wondering, is it possible to get yourself to a temperature that's low enough that can cause problems? Because I noticed you use less water when you're colder, because normally during the day you use 0.15% every time it ticks, and during the night you only use 0.1% every time it ticks. So you use a slightly less amount of water. So there's our involved blend. Actually, we had that quest, didn't we, in basic survival for blending. So if we make some electrum, which is what, 1 silver, 1 gold, we can probably just knock that quest out as well and get that one sorted and get our reward for that. Just spin this, there we go. There's a silver and a gold. That gives us 2 electrum blend, and that's that. Oh, we still have to make a hardened portable tank and make invar shears. Well, oh, I should have put these into cook beforehand, really. Oh well. What we'll do is once that one's cooked, we'll chuck the electrum in there as well, just so we don't waste as much of our charcoal. But I mean, it's charcoal. You know, I'm growing trees, so I have an infinite source of charcoal, so I'm not all that worried about it. So yes, we are currently doing salvage. So we need to make a hardened portable tank. We've already made the 2nd camel pack. The golden bag of holding, I'm not so sure about how much that's going to take to make. I think it takes a block of gold. Yeah, a block of gold and 3 pieces. So we do need 12 gold to make that. There's plenty of gold in here, though. Well, not plenty, there's a bit. I've been dealing with such small numbers recently that... Hey, some peanuts! Yeah, I've been dealing with such small numbers in the terms of, you know, gold and stuff like that, that a couple of pieces is actually a big deal to me. Let's just do these. And then crush the sands down into dusts. And, oh wow. Okay, so those two dusts, the two sands gave us a little bit more than that worth. So that was actually quite worthwhile. And we'll just slap that in there. So, Invar shears is one of the things we need to make. There's some Invar shears, lovely. We need to make an Invar hardened portable tank. So what we'll do is we'll take this portable tank that we got given from one of our quests, and it should be okay to upgrade it while there's still water in there. Yep, there we go, hardened portable tank. That gives us our hardened portable tank for that. So now all we need is the tin hammer, hang glider, and the golden bag. And if we go back in here, this one's done. So we get a bronze tool rod, an Invar battle wrench, and a redstone conductance, 2 redstone conductance coils. That's nice. Yeah, they're the rice seeds. Let's take these out and put them in here. Yes. So here, so we got given some of that. The battle wrench, which is, I mean, it's kind of nice. It's a wrench that does 6 damage, so it can be useful, but it's not all that useful to me right now. That bronze tool rod is kind of nice though, and we have a peanut, which I believe you can juice to make peanut butter. Yeah, and then you can mix the peanut butter to make a PB&J sandwich. That's actually really good, but we would need grape jam. So that's what. That's 3.5 turning into 3.5. 3.5 and 1.5 turning into 3.5 and 2.5. Okay, so that is actually better. And oh yeah, there's loads of stuff you can mix peanut butter with. Mainly different jams and stuff. But for now, the peanuts shall sit in there. We have some zombies outside just getting in the way, just being annoying. Actually, what's this murder quest? This is a big murder quest for killing 40, 25, 20, and 10. So if I killed 8 more Endermen and 4 more skeletons, I would be able to get myself a rocket launcher. I'm not going to lie, that does sound very good. Tin hammer. I must have some tin outside. There's got to be some tin in here. It's been going for a while. Silver, that's tin. So we'll take a couple of that and cook it up, because it's always tin or dust. Stick that in there, take the gold, take the electrum. You know what I think we need to do is replace this chest with this iron chest. So we'll just do this to move everything out of the way. There we go. Stick the iron chest down. And then just put everything in there. Not exactly the best way of moving stuff, I will be honest. It can cause some problems, especially if you have lag issues like I occasionally do. I hear a skeleton taking damage out here. There's a couple of zombies. Skeleton is... There's a skeleton. There's also a creeper there. No, you don't. Gotcha. Some bones. There's a spider coming at me. I like how this hatchet does enough damage to kill that spider in one hit. That's very nice. And we'll just jump back in here. That is not the right thing to be putting there. For one, enemies could probably path around that, which I really don't want. That would just cause a lot of problems. More potatoes! Oh yeah, now that I've got a good potato farm going, I should be good for food for a while. Nom 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 nom, let's just eat a raw potato. That'd be horrible. Yeah. Normally I go for a combination of like potato soup and fries. That seems to be pretty good at getting me the food that I need. So what were we doing out there? Yes, right, yeah. We just went out there to kill some stuff. Actually, we need to make a hang glider. which is going to require 2 glider wings. Oh, the glider wings are made of leather. That's going to suck. I do not have enough leather for it. I have some leather though, don't I? I did have some extra leather, or did I? No, I spent that extra leather on another one of those. So I have 3 pieces of zombie flesh. And I need, what, 6? I need 12 pieces to make that. But I can definitely make that tin hammer. I don't know why it says I should take a hammer with me. If anything, I should take, you know, a pickaxe or something with me. The hammer seems kind of... I don't know, I was going to say obsequious, but I'm not sure if that's even a word. That's the word that came to mind. And I haven't picked up a, like a hammer or pickaxe head. So I can't really make anything too good. I wonder if I can make a sword with these parts. Yeah, I can make a rapier because I have a bronze crossbar. I don't really want a rapier though. If anything, I want just a normal sword. And the normal sword, I think, requires the wide guard, stone, obsidian, or netherrack. And the stone can't be used normally. And I don't have a method to mine obsidian if I made it. Is there any method of just creating obsidian? Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, I can't do shit about that yet. Oh well. So let's take a look. What are we missing? The golden bag and the hang glider. They're both going to take a little bit more work to do. Basic survival. We have the murder quest and the plastic, which requires me to get the rubber. Presumably, you would make that with a rubber tree seed as it is. So let me try this. Yeah, nothing came out of that. Okay. So that is clearly not the way to do it. Let's just harvest this tree quickly. I like the invar shears. The extra durability really helps. It doubles their durability. And all it costs is a little bit of... what do I get? I get another reinforced on my axe. That's actually perfect. Because it doesn't really need to be much faster, but it does need to last longer. Sweet. How's this going? Oh, I got a diamond and an emerald and a spruce seed. Okay, diamond and an emerald, I can dig that. Well, I can't dig that. I can definitely get on board with having those at my disposal. Actually, no, I want to take some of these and compost more of them. I want to grow a lot of grass so that I can bone meal it and get seeds off of it and see if I can get any interesting or useful seeds. I might be able to get some really good stuff. Like, if I get cabbage, cabbage is going to be fantastic because it grows in 2 stages, so 2 bone meal is enough to fully grow it. And, no, trees go in there, apples and oranges can go in there. It's apples and oranges! See, it literally is apples and oranges. Oh, man, the weird things that, like, excite me. So that silver can go away in there, that chest can go in there. I can put down my tank now because it's doesn't need to be on me. So yeah, going on parts of quests. The plastic sheeting is gonna have to wait a little bit. I could have taken one of those seeds from a quest. 2 quests available for completion. Oh right, in that one, yeah, I was gonna say. So let's take a look at under pressure. That just requires a lot more iron than we currently have, doesn't it? Let's see what we have. We have 2 iron in there and a piece of pulverized. There is nothing in there. Oh, there's a lot of iron there. That's 8 and that's 11. And I bet we can turn that 11 into more. Like, that is actually quite a lot for me to be putting down. I'm excited about that. That is the most of a single resource I've had at one time. But at least that I've noticed. Right, that was 11. And it gave us enough to make 11 and a half. So, not drastically better, but it definitely did give us a little more. If you have a hammer with fortune on it, that's when you're really going to notice the difference, because with fortune... Oops, sorry. Bit of a hiccup there. With fortune, you can get, like, I've seen 7 from one of these. So you break, say, the sand, and it gives you 7 pieces of ore dust. And there we go. We've got enough to make an entire extra one, and some left over. So we definitely did get extra from that. That's nice. And that gives us 20 iron as well. So yeah, we'll cook that 12 in there, 8 in there. There's a little bit of leather, which we definitely need. I think I want to plant that tea seed. Just because I can. And let's just harvest that. And if I check these, they should be ready. Lovely. And because they're ready, I can do this. And just expand this, give this more area to spread into. And in fact, I don't think it's nerfed in this version of the pack, even though this is the most like up-to-date version that I could get my hands on. What else do I need? A wooden bowl, I think. I can make a watering can. And then just fill up the watering can. Yep, and then... and let me turn my particles on just to make sure. Yeah, I can use the watering can to water things. And if you water grass, it makes it grow a lot faster, makes it spread faster. Like so. Oh, that is so much faster. I got a little weak at the knees watching that spread. And now we can use bone meal on the grass and break it and see what we get. Oh, okay, so we picked up some cranberries and some white mushrooms. That looks like a peach tree to me. Pomegranate, close. Oh, some sunflower seeds, nice. So yeah, this is a nice method of getting hold of different seeds and actually food as well, because you can just straight out eat these things. They're only morsels, but obviously they have uses. So I could make stuffed mushrooms, or I could grill mushroom, which would just make it give me more hunger. Vegetable soup. Oh, I can use mushrooms for stock. Nice. In fact, that vegetable soup with a potato, a carrot, and a mushroom for 3. I could really get behind that. I mean, it's actually, overall it's negative, because I could turn that into 1, that into 1, that is 1, and that's a half. But it's always nice to look at the alternatives you have available to you. I can upgrade a bacon burger if I ever get that far. I feel it'll be a while before I'm, you know, just fucking around with bacon burgers. Oh, I can make fruit punch. Oh, nice. That does require sugar, though, and I don't have sugar. And the sunflower seeds. I can make a spring salad with some lettuce. That's actually pretty good. Salted sunflower seeds. That is worthless to me. I can use the sunflower seeds for seed soup. I can actually plant them as a plantable plant. Interesting. So if I took that, did that, made it into a plantable, went and got some burn. Also, by the way, you can use the watering can. You can use it to grow crops if you don't want to have to bone meal them. Okay, so that grew into a sunflower, gave me an extra seed and some plantable seeds. Okay. Well, let's plant that for now. Why not? Can't hurt to have different varieties of food kicking around. We'll put those in there. Now, the real question is, how lucky do I feel? Because I feel relatively lucky, I must say. And I think I could get some pretty interesting stuff from this. Hello. Is that a starfruit tree? There's an orange sapling and a lime sapling. Okay. What's that? Cherry? Oh, apple. I can get an actual apple tree instead of just a vanilla oak tree, which happens to grow apples. Oh yeah, I got a couple of berry bushes there. Got some blackberries and some blueberries and some bamboo shoot. Is berry medley in the game? No. Okay, berry medley is the extremely overpowered food from Tinkers, where it just takes 2 berries and a bowl to make it, or if you happen to use 3 berries and 2 bowls, you get 2 of it. Oh, hello. Spice leaves. Interesting. And what's that? Algae? Seaweed. So, spice leaves, you can turn them into their seeds. Seaweed, you can turn them into their seeds. And then you can use them for all sorts of things. Ooh. Salad dressing, which requires mayo and 2 spice leaves, or cooking oil, salt and vinegar. Okay, that's not too good then. Oh, hello, what's that? That is wild rhubarb. And some strawberries there as well. Nice. So yeah, for anybody who's having food troubles, I highly recommend getting some grass, using some bone meal, and then having a very heavy vegetarian diet for the next few in-game months or something. Just so, because you can get an awful lot of different foods. I mean, look at all these different saplings I picked up. Dragon fruit, walnut, avocado, nutmeg, orange, peach, lime, apple. All of those are viable foods, obviously. And then I also picked up a bunch of berries, some strawberries, bamboo shoots, which can be used to make stock, garden soup. That's about it. Rhubarb, which is seedable, nice. And, oh, I wonder if, list all veggies. Would I be able to take, say, rhubarb and something else, like bamboo? Yes, I should actually. I should be able to make a garden salad. What does the garden salad require? Oh, garden soup, that one is. Is that what the rhubarb is used for? Spring salad is what I reckon I can make. So, a cutting board and a mixing bowl. Cutting board, mixing bowl. Oh, I can't use the 2 of them for it. That's a shame. But I could make the garden soup, which would be nice. And yeah, I'm just picking up all kinds of stuff. More oranges as well. Give me that orange. No. I love oranges. Oranges and apples are lovely. Let's just eat some more fries and potato soup. Ah, what a way to spend the day, just munching on fries and soup. Soup and fries. So that gives me 22 iron, and I have 13 compressed. I needed, what, 8, 8, and 8, I think? Pressure chamber, I needed 8 iron, 8 iron, and 8 iron, which is 24. And I've got 13, so another 11 should do it. So if I explode another 15, where did all my gunpowder go? Gunpowder does not belong in there. So I would want 4 gunpowder and then some sand, which I actually don't have much of. Excuse me a second. Ah, you think you're so tough, do ya? Yeah, you even put tough in your fucking name? Or maybe they should call you Dead Spider, or Wounded by a Mattock Spider. Spiders really, really bug me. And no, that wasn't supposed to be a pun, because spiders aren't bugs, they're arachnids. So that wasn't me trying to make a bug pun and failing. I'm seeing a couple of Endermen out there, they could be useful. Let's just stick that back in there to go. Right, let's cook up some sand into glass. Wait, why am I cooking it up to glass? Didn't I actually need sand? Yes, I did need a bit of sand to make the explosive. Damn it, it's the other way around. It's 5 gunpowder. Right. Gunpowder is the one that's takes more of. Gunpowder is the more expensive one, so it takes more gunpowder to work. That makes sense to me. Because Minecraft is all about making certain things slightly harder. Oh, someone didn't change their bindings. Oh, that's terrible. The stick is set to a dev item. Oh, lazy mod makers. Do you know what I really need to make? Is a fucking bed. Because I was complaining last time about being spawned outside of the house when I died. So I think what I need to do is make a bed. That will help. That will let me spawn in a specific location. And it will let me skip the nights if I want to, which most of the time I don't want to. But times like now, I would like to skip the night. So what we do is we just put the bed down here. And oh my god, I can actually skip the night even though there's a spider like 8 blocks away from me. There we go, and it should now be daytime. And I'm not sure if that actually drains your water. But I definitely have less water than I should. That could have just been a thing though, that could have just been the my water ran out previously and I didn't notice. Alright, I'm hearing Enderman teleport around, that always worries me. Let me just let me have some breakfast. I will have a spider eye soup with a side of bread. You know, I'm sure I've eaten weirder. Oh god, my controls locked up then. Wouldn't turn. I'm sure I've eaten like actually weirder stuff than that in real life. Ah, zombie fresh. There was also a bunch of skeletons who died. And I'm not going to turn down bones, said the hooker. Get it? Because some people use bones as a term for money. Whoa. Okay, so he exploded, but he only exploded because he dropped seeds. I often forget about that. That would be a flying spider. Oh no. It's actually just one of them little ghasts. So that's a normal creeper. Is that a small creeper? Okay, so this mod apparently allows the just generic versions of the enemies to be different sizes. Okay, that ghast is just acting like a taxi service and picking up anyone who goes past it. But it's a special kind of ghast because it never shoots fireballs and it attacks you with melee attacks. So, yeah, it's clearly some sort of really special ghast. Well, actually, I meant to go out there and do my explosion with my tunt. See if I can get enough of the stuff. Also, it's not going to hurt coming out just a little bit and seeing if I see anything spawn off in the distance. Which I don't see, which is a shame. Right, drop that. Keep an eye out. Who knows why? Let's just remove that death. Because I don't need that death point there anymore. And we have 24, which is exactly what we needed. So I only needed 11, but I had to put 15 down to make sure to... I felt confident that 15 would give me 11. So yeah, and that worked out. I have enough I have enough compressed iron. Sorry, my mind is on like 12 different things right now. I'm thinking about, you know, various heat things in the game, and I'm thinking about getting into the city and exploring, and I'm wondering how long it's going to take for this chest to start overflowing and causing me problems. I'm thinking my guy needs to eat again. Well, the nice thing is, if you haven't eaten monster jerky recently, you can eat it all the way down to 80% without losing anything from it. Because it is such bad food. But yeah, because it only gives half and half, you don't actually go down to 80% until you eat 8 pieces of it or something like that. So it really lasts. Bones, arrows, drop that off. Let's cook this up. Take the glass. Glass can go in my chest, my items chest. And with the 24 of this, we're going to need a piece of glass. And what does this one require? A pressure tube. Oh, I have that on me for some reason. Okay. So there's that, and then the pressure tube, there's that. And that is the first part of that quest. Now, I need to make plastic. Okay, so I am going to need to take some of these seeds. But, as you saw before, the Enderman and the Creepers occasionally drop Enderman and Creeper seeds. And Creeper seeds just so happen to turn into the plastic that I want. But, because I need to make the plastic, I am going to have to make... I'm going to have to actually make a pressure chamber. And that is far too much for me to do, considering we're already over time. So, I will have to leave that until next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. I am going to fortify my water and food stores between episodes, because I always like to make sure I have plenty of each. I'm going to expand my outside area as well, so I can get more trees in there. And I will see you next time. Peace out!